Friday night, here we are. Did you survive the week? I did. I got me some pistachio nuts right here. I'll prove it to you. You split them wide open and you pop it in your mouth. Tastes so good. Oh, and I got me some water. Nice fresh water. And I got me a mic with no cord plugged in. Oh, this one's got the cord plugged in. You never know what's going on here, right? So let's say hello. Where's my mouse? There she be. There's Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie. How are you doing tonight? And you guys can see I have, what do I have? Oh, I got a phone number on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So in a little bit, we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to do a little bit of call-in, where you guys can call in, because all I do is read you. I want to hear you. I want to feel you. Well, no, not like that. And Gregory's here. Good old Gregory. He's a South Floridian too, from South Florida. So if you're from Florida, you're a Floridian. So got my cashews. Okay. So let's do and have a little bit of fun tonight. So I know Norm is going to be driving his kids home. So you can call me. Well, I don't know. He's in Canada. So I don't know. Probably long distance. No, Gregg doesn't want to go. Okay. So I got me a Magic Jack phone. So this way, after the show is over, people won't be calling and telling me I need, to extend my car insurance, because my car insurance, which is a 1997 Lincoln Town Car, only 22,000 miles. Can you believe it? I have a 1997 Lincoln Town Car with only 22,000 miles. So people get a hold of the number and they start calling me. Your car insurance is about up. Do you want to renew it? I don't have warranty and stuff on my car insurance. Or your wiener needs to be bigger. It's plenty big. Trust me. At my age, don't even work no more. So here we go. Oh, I got Ordinary Filmmaker. Good evening, buddy. Dropping by to say hi and have a nice long weekend. Yep. Gonna be a nice long weekend. Gonna have the show tonight, which we'll do an hour show, correct? And let me switch cameras because I want to move that phone number. Cameras. Okay, and now when I bring your thing up, now the phone number is not on there. So if you don't know what you want to talk about when you call me, tell me what you ate for dinner, or tell me if there's anything exciting that you did this week. Tell me how your kids are. Tell me how your parents are. Tell me how your brother is. We got a call. So we're going to go live. We're going to go live, baby. Okay, let's see who this is, first of all. Joe's Bar and Grill. May I take your order, please? Who's talking?
What's
You want to buy a pizza? We only have small and super large.
Oh, that's too super large, please.
Okay, you sure you can eat a super large?
Oh, I certainly can.
So who is this? Who is this? You got me guessing now.
Peter, it's good to hear you, buddy. You know who this is.
Ah, how did you call on this line? Are you paying for the call?
Oh, yeah, so I'm using like a calling card to call you. That's why you don't recognize me.
Ah, okay. So this is Simon from Ordinary Filmmaker. I wanted to make the show a little more lively tonight, just so you know.
It's working, because I was ready to go to bed, and I thought, oh, phone number. Oh, this will keep me awake. I'll call in and talk to my buddy and see how you're doing.
Ah, how is my buddy?
He's doing well, and your little buddy, he's actually been in bed for a while. I should keep my voice down a little bit.
Why, he's going to wake up because I'm on the phone? I don't think he pays that close of attention.
No, but my wife has a new job where she gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so she's in bed already.
Oh, I was thinking of Liam. All right, so guys, this is Simon, and Simon is, let me put his comment here so you know where he's coming from. He's in Canada, okay, and he's got a, channel. The channel is called Ordinary Filmmaker, and he does, no one does the news like Simon does the news. I mean, that's it. I mean, you've got to go out and read. I'm giving you a plug, Simon, so be quiet for a second. So Simon goes out, and he reads everything morning, noon, and night, and if something comes up, now you've got a much faster computer, right, Simon?
Oh, it is, you know, like last night, the night before, at 10 o'clock, I go downstairs. Actually, 10, 15 minutes, I'm debating whether I want to do a late night film. And essentially, by 2 minutes to the hour, I'm done, published, and uploaded. It's just, everything's fast. I even upgraded my internet connection to 50 megabits.
Oh, so everything got faster. I just wanted to say, for you guys that don't know what the heck is going on, I wanted to have a little more fun tonight. So I got a, what do you call this thing? It's a Magic Jack's phone with its own phone number, so I can turn it off after the show, and I won't get advertisements for my new car warranties that are dying, even though I don't have a new car, and stuff like that. And so I decided I want to hear from you guys, because all I'm doing is reading everything you got to say. So I want to hear your voice. So this is my friend Simon, and Simon and I do talk sometimes 2 or 3 times a week, and sometimes not for a couple of weeks. But his son and I talk a lot, and his son's name is Liam. And Liam has a channel called Planet Liam, and he just turned 8 years old. Oh, tell Liam I said hi. You were talking to me when you talk to him tomorrow.
Oh, I will.
Okay. So I'm just going to go on and have fun, and I'm hoping that people will be calling in. Woody is saying he's got no audio. Restart it. Anybody else having no audio problems? My meters seem to be running fine. Simon, can you hear me okay on your computer?
Yeah, I just turned up the volume, and you're coming through clear. Or about a 30-second delay, I think, but otherwise it's good.
Yeah, you guys that do call me, remember, we've got quite a bit of a delay, so you have to listen to your phone. So, while I got the advantage of you being here, looks like the charger is going to fall out of the plug. Let me plug it back in for the Nikon camera. Anything coming up this week that's going to be exciting that people are going to want to know? Yeah, I did think that plug fell out. We're still here.
There are a couple of things.
What? Tell me what's happening.
Well, you see, yeah, so apparently on May the 21st, and we've heard nothing since about May the 10th, May the 11th, so usually there's some sort of validation, some further leaks, but we haven't had anything. But on May the 10th, we're supposed to be getting a Canon EOS R10, a Canon EOS R10 kitless, a Canon EOS R7, and a Canon EOS R7 kitless. lens.
Wait, say those again because I pulled the phone away. I was trying to get the camera back, and I got it back. So start with what cameras are we getting?
The Canon EOS R10.
R10.
Body, as well as a kit lens, and the Canon EOS R7 body, as well as a kit lens.
And that is coming, what was it, the 27th?
May the 24th. It's supposed to be an announcement May the 24th. No idea on shipping, no confirmation on price. And this is where it's rated pretty high from Canon rumors, but when you don't, like here we are on the Friday before the announcement, and so far there hasn't been any further updates on the specs. There hasn't been a price. There hasn't been a shipping date of pre-order. I would usually, if this is supposed to happen, I expect more information, but this isn't the first time this has happened where, you get some teaser, a leak, and then it's silent until the day off.
Are you suspicious that this is not a true rumor?
Well, all the rumors are true, and don't blame a duck for quacking, right? So I'm always excited by this. I'm keeping my voice down because my wife just came.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, gee whiz, Batman. This camera has gotten itself out of alignment.
I always say buy it on rumors, sell on fact. Enjoy the rumors. Don't make buying decisions on rumors. Just always use a grain of salt with this because what we're reporting is rumors, and sometimes these are coming from Canon, these are coming directly from the marketing department, and sometimes it's a guy who thinks, hey, I'm going to forecast what I think, put it in as rumor, and you just have to kind of weigh and listen, and then the only way to know for sure what its capabilities are is on the date of announcement. And only after we start to see reviews do we actually know how well it lives up to those capabilities.
Okay. So, we'll be looking on the 24th to see if they come true. True?
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. 1995, and you get 2 cameras, but wait, there's more. Okay, go ahead, Simon. Sorry, I'm in an uppity mood.
So the Fujifilm X Summit is supposed to take place on May the 31st, 2022, so in a couple of weeks, about a week after Canon. And what we're supposed to be getting is some glorious Fuji lenses, and also the much-anticipated, much-desired Fujifilm X-H2S 26-megapixel backside-illuminated stack sensor, 6K up to 30 frames per second.
Wow. So we're going to get a crap load of stuff from Fuji. And what is there a date on that, or it's just coming?
This is all supposed to happen on May the 31st, just coming up in a couple of weeks. So we got Canon and Fuji set, and Fuji Rumors is doing a great job. Patrick's is doing a great job just leaking stuff every day. There's something up there already right now about a mode dial adopted for the Fujifilm X-H2S. But I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm not going to cover that. I'll look at it in the morning, and who knows, maybe I'll put out a video. But it's the long weekend here, so unless something really big is coming out, I'm probably going to let some of my other friends cover this.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, we're not going to hog up the phone, but I know people wanted to know what was happening. So that's why, I had you on the phone. I wanted you to give us the goodies because your ears to the ground. Well, I love you, buddy. Give Liam a hug. Did he get the Legos that I sent him for his birthday?
Oh, yes. He asked me permission if he could open it. It's like, dude, it's your present. Go ahead and open it. Have fun. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow together because it's supposed to be thunderstormy.
Well, we had a bad storm today. I forgot. We actually lost power twice. Make a video of Liam playing with the Legos. I'd like to see it. Even if you don't make it public, just send it to me.
Sure, yeah, buddy, I'll do that. Have yourself a great night, and I'm going to go back into viewer status and watch and listen to the show.
Okay. Thanks for calling in. Love you, dude. Have a good one.
Yep, buddy. Cheers, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was the definition of having fun. I got to talk to Simon on the phone. Anybody else want to talk? I'm not going to let you talk all night like I just did with Simon, just so you know. I'm going to be a mean son of a banana. Okay, but that was Simon, Mr. Camera Junkie. Peter, we've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty coverage. Well, thank God It isn't for the advertisement to make my manhood bigger, because I get those advertisements too. Come on, dudes. And Woody is here with us. So you can see over here in the corner, that's what's going on the computer, but I'm looking at an extended monitor that I can look at over there. So the camera kind of slipped over, and I just stood it back up, but it looks like it needs to be adjusted a little bit. So that's what we've got going on. And Louis Lazuka, how are you, buddy? I love you. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm so happy to see your comments. And if you just talk too much, I'll just go over them. There's no big deal. It's a family. What do we got? 8 people in here? No, we got 11. So this is a nice, friendly place. So you're welcome, Louis. I don't think you can call me, right? And so I can put you on the phone so people can hear. But anybody that wants to call that's in, I guess, the United States, you can use that phone number, and it'll come out of this little phone right here, and I'll put it right up here next to my mic, and see how it's got a little speaker back there, so you can all hear me talk to you. So Louis is saying hi to everybody. I know you had a little problem, but you're welcome here, buddy. Okay, so just come in. I love you. If you get out of hand, you're not too big for me to spank. Just remember. So Louis is saying hi to Carlos. Carlos is in little old lady from Pasadena. He's in Pasadena, California. So Louis is saying hi to Carlos. Pasadena is where the Rose Bowl parade is, and it goes right close to Carlos. I don't know if he can sit on this balcony, but and watch it, but he is. I don't have to hold this up until I get a phone call, right? So he's saying hello to Louis, and he's talking about what his topic was, which his topic was uncertainty. Okay. And speaking of Carlos, Motivated Minds is Carlos. Right there. My goodness gracious. Batman, what can I tell you? There we have it. So I did watch his show live, and Mr. Camera Junkie is saying hi to Louis and Woody, and Carlos, Motivated Minds, is saying hi to Mr. Camera Junkie. Here's my buddy Charles. We were talking about you today, Charles. Okay, because Charles said he's going to be in the area. We're going to have Memorial Day weekend. So we're in the midst of arguing. You know what an argument is, right? You keep quiet and the other person just talks. That's called an argument. Okay. So remember, I got a live phone in my hand. So if you want to call and just tell me hi, tell me what you ate for dinner, tell me what you ate for breakfast, tell me anything you want. What's your underwear size? Oh, speaking of underwear size, I was down 19 pounds this morning. So I started at 192 pounds, and I've been doing low carb, which means low sugar, and the purpose was for health. It wasn't to lose weight, but it's like I don't want to have to be put on diabetic medicine, and my sugar was going up because I was making cookies. So I went on a low carb diet, and I weighed myself, and I was 192 pounds. And this morning I was 173 pounds. Dun, 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 dun. Now, tell me that doesn't feel good. Anybody else doing the diet with me? Any kind of a diet. Actually, Louis Lazuka, listen to me, okay? There's something called, boy, that camera is really annoying me. It tipped over. I'm going to have to ignore it, okay? So there's something called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. Basically, that means you want to eat within a certain, like a 6-hour window, and don't eat outside of that 6-hour window. So you will actually be fasting 18 hours of the day. So I kind of got stuck at 177 pounds. I went down to 176. It went back up to 179. Then it was down 178, and it stayed like that for a week. And I was getting myself a little bit discouraged. Nobody's going to call and say hello. What are you guys, chicken? Buck, 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 buck. I can't believe I got a room full of chickens in here. Okay, so anyway, intermittent fasting is the title of it, okay? And what it does is you don't eat for like a long period of time inside of one day. And that causes your body to start eating the fat. It knows what's dispensable. You see all this around here? This is dispensable. So it's not going to start eating my heart muscles. It's not going to start eating my eyeballs or my brain. If my body needs food and I don't give it food for 18 hours straight. So what time is it now? 10:21. So if I don't eat anything from 9 o'clock tonight until 9 o'clock tomorrow, that's 12 hours. So at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Saturday afternoon, is 18 hours. So that the body goes like, hey, give me some fuel here, dude. I'm gonna put a contract out on your mouth, okay? So it starts to eat. So I started doing that, and I went from 178 to 173 in 3 days. 3 freaking days. Yeah, I know the camera's out, and every time I look at that, I'm getting pissed, but don't worry about it. So I have read where there's people, a lady has lost over 100 and something pounds doing intermediate fasting, meaning she only eats in a 6-hour window. All the eating that she's going to do for the day is done in a 6-hour window. So let's say you don't eat till 6. Let's say you don't eat till dinner. Okay? Now, during the day, you can have coffee. If you feel like you need a little boost, put a little regular butter in your coffee. You heard me right. Like a tablespoon of butter. Okay? Now, I don't drink coffee, so I didn't do that. So I cut out my keto shake, my milkshake, which is a protein shake. And I have a steak for dinner, and I had a salad for dinner. So I started to tell you about this lady. So she basically did the intermittent fasting only, didn't do keto. She had regular dinner with bread and potatoes, and if she wanted a piece of pie, she had a piece of pie or a piece of cake, French fries. I mean, no dieting whatsoever. Now, and she also did not do portion control. So she did not eat less, okay, on purpose. But she said she ate until she was comfortably full. She didn't try to shovel it in. And she lost over 100 pounds. Eating pie, sugar, ice cream, French fries, baked potato, everything. So it sounded kind of like she was doing like a 1 meal a day type of a thing, but she called it intermittent fasting. And that made me think of some of you guys, like Louis Lazuka, because he doesn't like to do the no sugar and stuff. So Louis, if you want to lose weight, big boy, listen to me, okay? You can eat whatever you want, but only at dinner time, up until, let's say, 8:30. Then don't eat again until the next dinner time, okay? And try that for 2 weeks and see if you lose weight. So you get to eat what you want. You don't have to suffer by saying, oh, I can't have sugar. I can't make myself a cake. I can't do this. I can't do that, okay? You can eat what you want, but don't eat again till tomorrow night. And that's if you want to lose weight, because you did mention you want to lose weight. So I just wanted to tell you guys that good news. I'm down 19 pounds, and the intermittent fasting is what knocked it right through. It's like almost 4 pounds in just a few days. And I'm still doing the keto, meaning like I had steak and a nice salad. And if I had a hard-boiled egg, I would have cut that up and put it in my salad. Okay. And then I had a bowl of, well, not a bowl. I had 8 strawberries. Strawberries are like 1 carb per strawberry. And 2 big, let's make it 3 tablespoons of sour cream, because my tablespoons are not small. I'm not going to lie to you. And I mixed up all the strawberries with the sour cream, and I had my dessert. And I'm not going to eat until tomorrow night. And it was not bad. Now, what's going to happen if I'm running the day and I feel hungry all of a sudden? Well, first of all, there's 2 things I can eat. I wrote them down. It's over there. All right. So it's nuts, macadamia nuts, and what's the other nut? Pecans. Pecans. Pecan is that bucket you keep under your bed at night. A pecan is the nut. Okay. So pecans or macadamia nuts, just a few here and there. Don't make it your all-day snack, okay? And also, you can have coffee with 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, not anything other than heavy cream. No exceptions, okay? No creamers, no milk, no skim milk, no half and half, heavy cream. Cup of coffee with heavy cream. Have 1 or 2 of those. Anything in excess is going to knock you off your perch there. So don't be thinking I could eat all I want until I throw up. No, that's not how it works. You wouldn't want to eat like that anyway. Okay? So if you guys are like stuck, you could try intermittent fasting. And we got up to Charles. Hey, Charles, how's my buddies going? Hi, Greggies. Charles was going to come down for Memorial Day weekend, but we're in negotiations, Charles. I want to stay home, so if I stay home, then you can come here. Maybe we can record something in here, or meet or something. I don't really go out much, so don't be thinking you're going to take me to town or anything. But we could do something here. But if we do go, because we're looking at other neighborhoods to possibly move in if we lose our lawsuit. So we're looking at possibly going up over the Memorial Day weekend to Mount Dora, which you should be aware of, Charles. That's up in your neighborhood, buddy, right? So we'll keep in touch. And that's if you're still coming down. I mean, your schedule might have changed. So that's Charles. He's saying hello to Greggies. And Lewis is saying, Dr. Charles, you're my best friend. Charles is here. How is your car? What happened to his car? Something happened to your car, Charles? I put a tablespoon of ACV, apple cider vinegar, into my water tonight, so you know. There, I'll put it right out there. You can see, that's the agua. Okay, so I accidentally bumped the camera. So if you're wondering why is that not in alignment, I bumped it, and I can't go and fix it right now. At least I don't think I can go fix it right now. Are you brave and daring, Peter? No. Peter, you're not brave and daring? No. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is turn the camera. Here we go. Okay, so that put it kind of right in the good spot, but I don't know what it's going to do with my face. This might be, wow! First time! Come on, guys. Give me a round of applause. I was winging it, and a wing and a prayer. Okay, so I got the phone number up. So, somebody is calling. Let's see who this is. Okay. Joe's Bar and Grill, can I take your order, please?
Oh my goodness, is this Peter?
This is Peter. Is there a doctor in the house?
Yes, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How's my buddy? Where are you? Up in Orlando right now? This is Charles,
yes,
Dr. Charles Richard.
I was watching your show live, eating chicken and popcorn.
Oh, so this is Dr. Charles Richard. He's live. Where are you, Charles? Are you up in Orlando?
Yes, I'm in Orlando.
Okay.
And I just wanted to very quickly, all right, let you know that I am coming on Memorial Day week, not on the weekend. Okay, I'm coming on Memorial Day week, and the reason that I didn't come on Memorial Day weekend is because the reason that I'm going down to Miami is because I need to take care of something for my aunt. I'm getting actually her tombstone, right? And so on the weekend, nothing is open, all right? So I'll be arriving there like around Wednesday, so I can visit with you if you're available, right? Any day between Friday and Monday of June the 3rd through June the 7th. Now, if you're looking at Mount Dora to move, I can tell you a lot of stuff in Mount Dora.
Yeah, but we're not going to do it on this phone call.
Of course not. Of course not. You know?
All right, wait, Charles. At least give me, is Mount Dora a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
It is a 100% thumbs up.
Ah, all right. So I'm not the only one that's doing the searching. I've got other brothers, so you know, you have to get along with your brothers. But knowing that you know that area so good, if you give me a thumbs up, at least we're looking at the right part of the state. So I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much.
As a matter of fact, so that you know, all right, and I don't think it'll be next week, all right, maybe the week following that, all right, I am uploading a video because I'm working together with a real estate person, right, and I'm doing a video on Mount Dora.
Wow. Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, so you can see everything about Mount Dora, or the downtown of Mount Dora, how it has been developed, how it has grown, and it's the #1 place right now in Central Florida with the most new homes coming up for sale.
That's awesome. Tell me, Charles, since we're on the phone, how are you feeling, buddy? I never ask you how you're doing, how you're feeling, and all that kind of good stuff.
Oh, I'm feeling really good. You know, it's just been a roller coaster ride for me. You know, because I've been doing a lot of things, and I got like too many things on my plate. You know, but now it's kind of simmering down, and my plan is to go down to Miami, come back around, and do a little, you know, tour on my RV, you know, around the west side of Florida, you know, and then come back to Orlando, and then probably in a couple of weeks head down towards Baja, Mexico for the summer.
Oh, that's cool. What did you say? You're coming down here to buy a tombstone. What the heck is that about?
Well, remember my aunt passed away.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that.
Okay. All right. So we buried her and everything. I wasn't able to go to her funeral because, and it was really crazy how we had to do it because she died in Orlando, but she was buried in Miami.
Oh.
The problem was that she wanted her husband's ashes to be buried with her, right?
Yeah.
And so the only way that I could get those ashes, all right, you know, inside her coffin was for me to physically put him inside the casket. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the funeral home was only available at a certain time because she was coming from the morgue, all right, into the funeral home, and then I had to physically go in and do that. And so what happened was that in the morning, I did that at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then at 5 o'clock in the morning after I did that, right, I could not find an airline ticket, a plane ticket, you know, because we had the COVID thing. So there was nothing available for me to get down to Miami on time for the funeral, so I ended up staying in Orlando, and the whole family went down there, and that's how everything happened, you know? And so for the first time, I'm going to go down there because she was buried right next to her son, right, which was her wishes, and I was never down there, and there was no tombstone. We never got a tombstone for her, let's put it that way.
Oh, so you got to get that done. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious why the heck you would say that. You know, that kind of hits you right between the eyes, you know?
No, yes. It was just something that, you know, that needed to be done. And you know, Memorial Day weekend, everything is closed on Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
You know, so I got to go when they're open, you know? And so that's the main reason.
Okay. At least I understand. I thought it sounded a little weird. But I'm glad you're feeling good. You sound wonderful.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm going, and plus I got the RV all up and running, and you know what I'm saying. And I thought I'll make it a nice little trip, you know what I'm saying. You know, to start my summer.
That's excellent. You know who writes about RVs a lot?
No, who?
Norm. Norm has a whole magazine on RVs, but he's up in Canada. But
oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the guy is like very into that. I don't know enough about it to say any more, but I'm just a little bit surprised. I didn't know you had an RV, so
Yeah, well, it's a small one. It's like a van, but it's an RV. You know, it's a real RV van.
Ah, now I know why you were talking about van life. I took your advice, by the way.
Yeah, well, you know, Peter, if you go to the Facebook group, there's pictures of the RV there. I posted.
Oh, I'm going to have to go in and look. I haven't gone on there in a long time.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
And
so we'll see how it turns out. The people that are watching, all you guys that are watching out there, you'll see if I wind up hooking up with Charles or not. Do I get a free, like, you check my ears, nose, and throat, or physical, or anything like that?
for you, Peter, I will do anything for you. Yeah, now you know you're my buddy.
You're not joking. Do you still do patients, or are you mostly retired?
No, I'm retired. I am retired. Okay, and the only thing that I always did was I didn't have an office, or a physical office, because the only thing that I did was surgery. I didn't have an office where patients would come in and stuff like that. No, I would go to the hospitals. I would do be referred by a neurologist that wasn't a surgeon, and then I was the surgeon to do the surgery.
Ah, okay, I got it. I thought you were more like a family doctor, and you could stick your thumb in my nose, my ears, my mouth, and anywhere else. So.
No, I can do all of that, okay? Because when you become a doctor, you can do all that stuff. But my specialty is in neurology. Surgeries of the brain.
Of the brain?
Yes.
Wow.
Brain surgery.
Holy moly.
Yep. That's what I specialize in.
Golly gee whiz, Batman. So, you're what they call a genius.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm just, a simple person. I try to be as humble as I can and as simple as I can, you know what I'm saying? And
well, you are.
My main thing when I even post things is I try to focus, my channels and my motives and my whole thing into critical thinking. In other words, think before you make a decision whether it's going to be something beneficial for you or not.
Okay.
So that's really has always been my main motive. Other than that, I'm pretty much normal, I guess.
All right. We are calling ourselves normal now, so that's a good start. There we go. All right. I love you, Charles. Thank you for calling. And
one last thing. Do you want me to contact you via your email?
Yeah, that's the safest way, because all these gadgets float around. So if I leave something in my bedroom and I'm in the kitchen, or like I'm here in the Christmas room and I don't have, email, I go sit down at the computer and I get my email, and it's a safe way to communicate with me.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll contact you via email, and I'll give you my phone number so that way, you can call me or I can call you and see if we can meet up.
Anybody coming down with you? You're going down to Miami by yourself?
No, by myself.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you for calling. We're having fun on Friday night, so you know how that goes. You've been here.
I saw that.
How long have you been watching me, Charles?
You?
Yeah.
Jesus, okay. I've been watching you even before you start live streaming. I've been following you probably. Let me see. I want to say probably about 8 years.
That's a long time, dude.
Yeah, because you didn't start streaming till about, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you had jingles and
yep.
When your brother's dog came over and...
Boy, you go way back.
Watching you for a long time, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All righty, so we're going to hang up, and I'm just going to talk about you and tell everybody how wonderful you are for another second, and then we'll move on.
Okay, Peter. All right. Nice hearing from you.
All right. Love you, dude. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye. So that was Charles Richard. So when you guys see me talking with Charles Richard, he's a brain surgeon. Oh my God, I don't understand what the heck is going on in this room. We have a psychologist, we have a brain surgeon, I don't know what else we got, but we got a lot of different kind of peoples in here. I'm feeling smaller and smaller as the time goes on. So this is Charles. That's who we were just talking. If you can't put a name with a voice, it just happened. So that was Charles on the phone. So the phone number's there. So if you're not chicken, your little chicken cream puff, okay, call me and say hello, okay? I'll kick you off the phone when we've been talking too long. You don't have to worry about it. And I'll try and embarrass you. Don't worry about that either. That's just part of being fun. The boys getting together on Friday night. Okay, so Lewis is saying hi to Charles and Dr. Charles Richard. And his best friend Charles is here. And another friend of Lewis's is Sammy. Sammy's saying hi, everybody. Hey, Sammy, how are things up in the north part of the country? I'm in the south and you're in the north. I'm proud of you, boy. You've been pumping out. I love that thing, how to do interviews. That was a great video. So Sammy has his own channel too. And he's one of my buddies. We talk, not that often, but we talk on the phone. We text each other back and forth. I love the kid. If he was around, I'd give him a big hug and he'd go, Peter, stop it, stop it. That's just the way I am. You're going to get the damn hug. What am I going to tell you? So that's Sammy is here saying hello. And Lewis saying, so is the R7 the dream or the R10? We don't know yet, do we? We just listened to Simon, ordinary filmmaker, and he says the camera's going to be announced. Gosh, I didn't even fix my collar. Why don't you guys tell me I look like a street bum? Okay, so we'll know. It's the 24th. Oh boy, Lewis, on the 24th, it's coming. We'll see what gets announced, okay? So Sammy is saying, hey, Peter. Hi, Sammy. I love you, dude. You know I love you. And all that good stuff. I wait till Friday night so I could see you guys and say hello. Now Lewis is saying hi to Sammy. Simon is saying, Simon is ordinary filmmaker. Wow, I sound different when I hear myself this way. But I'm being quiet and I have a sore throat from all the videos. Well, you heard. I was just talking with him just, 25 minutes ago. Lewis says, "Aw, Peter, I'm blushing. I love you too. That was awesome. Well, I want you to know that you're loved over here. I saw what happened where you got banned on another channel, and I did not like that at all, one bit. However, I don't run the other channel. I'm not in charge, and I love the guy that is running it. So I think I have a specific problem with one person, and that's it. So until that gets fixed, I only want to be in happy places. So that's the way I feel about that. But you're welcome here. And Lewis, if you talk too much, I'll tell you. And if you don't listen, you know, what do I keep telling you? You're not too big to give you a spanking, okay? But you're wonderful. I love your exuberance. I love that you're happy. And that's, what do we have, 10, 8, 12 people in here? 11, right in the middle. Really? Do we need the Gestapo in here to keep track of where we're going? This is where the buddies get together and have a good time. And that's what I want the Christmas room to be like. So Sammy says he just wanted to say hi. Sammy, you can say hi anytime you want. And Simon says, call in, guys, have fun. The first call is free. Yeah, after that, there's a big charge. No, there's not. Ordinary filmmaker definitely sound different from being on YouTube. Well, we're just talking in the little phone. See the little speaker back there? Where is it? That little square by my finger? This is a piece of Velcro, okay, because I used to hang it, but I don't anymore. But that's where the sound comes out for the speakerphone. And this is where the sound goes in. So when you guys call, I put you on the speakerphone, okay? And then I put it right here, right next to this mic, which is what you're hearing me on. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's how the people that are listening can hear me here. So, how do you call me? Come on, dude. The phone number is right there on my shoulder. See my shoulder going up and down? See that phone number right there? Call and say hi. Just wanted to have a little fun tonight, that's all. Okay, it's like, it's not going to be every week unless you guys like calling in and saying hello to me. Do you really get nervous when you call and say hi? Does it shake you up? I haven't given that much thought. So maybe you get a little nervous and you can't call, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'll take care of it. I have what they call the gift of gab. I could talk and say nothing for hours, okay? Jim Mundy, how you doing, Jim Mundy? Good evening, y'all. On the road in Dayton, Ohio, at the mother of all ham radio conventions, Hamvention 2022. Listen, Jim, look up EV Dave. EV, like electric vehicle, Dave, D-A-V-E. He's coming, I think, with 3 guys to ham, whatever you just called it. Let me get back to you. Okay, Hamvention. Is that what you said? Hamvention. Okay, so, and he's documenting it on his channel. So if you want to look up EV Dave, he's not a friend of mine. I just watch him. He's very laid back, very honest about his Tesla. And I learn a lot from him because he's just he's not like me. He's not all uppity. Okay? But he does keep a routine. He stops at McDonald's. He calls it the Scottish restaurant. Got to have a Scottish breakfast before they start on the road. And they're going to Hamvention. And he's documenting it. And he'll be at the convention. So I don't know if you can actually find him. But if you can, I don't even think if you mention Peter Gregg, if he would recognize who that is. I've never communicated with him. I communicate with you, Jim, all the time. So if he came up to say to you and said, oh, I know Peter Gregg, you're going to go, Peter Gregg, that's my buddy. And yes, you are my buddy, Jim. I love you, Jim. So EV Dave, you can find Tesla. His Tesla is a white Tesla. But you guys aren't going to be out in the parking lot, okay? So anyway, it made me think of that when you just said you were going to Hamvention too. I'm going to have to learn about this ham stuff. So Simon says that something is sore after a week of videos and meetings at work. Simon's on the phone all day long. I better drink a little water. I feel a little bit of the pistachio in my mouth. Okay. So Lewis says, thank you, Peter. So humbled by your kindness. Always it means the world. I definitely feel safe here. Always. You are safe here. If you get out of line, what do I keep telling you? Yeah. So, oh, here he says something. Oh, Peter, you already spanked me. Going to Motivated Minds while in my Zoom class. I will behave. I promise. Yeah, I did kind of correct him. You know I'm not being mean to you. I feel like you're like a little brother, and I just felt he needed a little bit of correction. So I did it. Okay? But let me tell you something about Lewis. People are mean to him, and you never hear a mean word come back from Lewis towards anybody. So last weekend he got banned, and he didn't even do anything wrong at that time. He was saying actually hello to Jim Mundy, okay, calling him his best friend and all that, and then the moderator over there banned him, and it got me pissed off, so I left. I mean, what do we got, 10 people in the room? That's the place we're going to be mean? I don't think so, okay? Now, if we got hundreds of people in the room, and Lewis is very, very, very happy guy, okay? So he might say a lot of things in a row, but he didn't that night. And then the moderator there, which I'm not going to mention his name, is like a Gestapo kind of guy, okay? And I don't like that. This is a friendly meeting, okay? He keeps making these comments, put a Q in front of your question, otherwise it's just a comment. What do you mean just a comment? I wait for your comments. So I love your comments. Please comment. So anyway, just so you know, Lazuka, I got 4 communications on that, okay? And I just told everybody to be calm because we love, and yes we do, okay, the owner of that channel. I would, if he asked me to do something, I would do it in a heartbeat. I love the guy. But he's got a bad apple for a moderator and makes it feel like we're in a war zone or something when we're not. All the guys there are friendly. A lot of the guys from here go over there. So I didn't like it when you got beat up on, and I will stand up to protect my friends. So yeah, I did spank you when you were on Motivated Minds, Carlos's channel. Yeah, but you were in school, you were taking a class, and you're sitting there chit-chatting at the same time, okay? So I had to, all right? It was the best thing for you, all right? So, and like I said, I have never seen Louis Lazuka come back with a mean comment, okay, or in a vicious way. He's just very jubilant, okay? He can spit off 15 comments in a row, but I've never seen Louis in all these years be mean. So Louis Lazuka, you got a wonderful personality. So we love you, dude, just so you know. So Louis, Dr. Charles Richard, that dinner looks awesome, divine. That's good. What dinner? Don't get me hungry now, okay? I've lost another 3 or 4 pounds. Mr. Camera Junkie says, nice and safe travels for Jim Monday. Going to Dayton, Ohio for Ham, whatever. Ham Nation? Something. I'm about to eat dinner, Peter. Okay. What do they say? Enjoy. Enjoy your dinner. Relax. Lean back. Enjoy your dinner. Okay? You're supposed to be relaxed. So Simon says, Louis Lazuka, just trying to keep myself busy and save for a Corvette and an R1. Well, you know, ordinary filmmaker Simon did have a red Corvette. Yeah, that isn't new for him. Nobody else called? Okay, I'm going to put the phone down. If you call, I'll pick the phone up. Don't worry. Okay, so Louis Lazuka, I'm telling you that Simon had a red Corvette. Yes. And when they had Liam, they sold it because there's 3 people in the family. But now that Liam is getting older, I think he's 8 years old, he's thinking about getting another Corvette. I love Corvettes. Can you imagine if they made an electric Corvette? Oh, Madonna mia! Gee whiz! I'm chugging along towards my Tesla. You guys remember Rob? Rob sent me a beautiful gift, money, okay? He sent it to me through the email, like Charles was just asking, and he said he wants me to encourage me on the kitchen channel. If you guys have been noticing, I've been doing a video a week on the kitchen channel, and I've been pretty much sticking to it now for maybe a month and a half. And the channel we crossed 5,000. We crossed 5,000 subscribers on Peter's Kitchen. So if you can't remember it, look underneath the window for this whole thing and you'll see hashtags. One of them is hashtag Peter's Kitchen. And you should be able to go, over to the kitchen channel. So I've crossed over 5,000 subscribers. Talking about food. Me, Mr. Chubby Wubby over here. I talk about food. I have started to tell people a little bit about the low carb and the keto diet and stuff. So I just enjoy doing that. It's fun. Ordinary Filmmaker, I pray for you to win the lottery. Hi to Jim Monday. That's what Carlos is saying. Motivated Minds is Carlos. Peter, I'm afraid to admit that you're right about the sugar. Well, I just told you how to beat it. You can eat what you want, sweetheart, as long as it's, let's say, between a 4 or 5 hour window, and then don't eat. I know it'll be hard because you're a snacker. I'm a snacker. I know all about snacking. I have a snack here. I have pistachio nuts. Okay, now you notice I'm only having 1 or 2 because I can have a half a cup, and that's 8 grams of carbs. I should be having macadamia nuts because it's lower, or something called pili nuts, P-I-L-I. I have that over there. Now, I have never eaten a pili nut. I don't even know what they look like. I don't know if they're big or they're small, but they have almost no carbs. It makes me wonder what they taste like. So, Lewis, it's better to eat in peace than to eat with a bunch of people that get you all your strife up and your all that. That tightens up your stomach. It sends out the wrong chemicals, and it winds up, instead of being good for you, winds up being bad for you. So here is Sly Reader. Sly just put up a video. Let me tell you something. Well, let's see what she says. Hi, Peter. All my favorite Friday night fellows. All right, Sly just put up a video, and she went to see this castle. And you have to climb to get there. So she's climbing. She's got a camera and any other gear, and her son is with you, and it's up on a cliff. And I don't remember if it was Sly or her son, Uncle G, gets out, and it's like, damn, you're looking straight down 400 feet. What the hell are you doing there? Scared the living doo-doo out of me. Maybe that's why I lost weight. Now, because I had to go to the bathroom. So Sly is here and saying hello. And she's saying hi to her friends here, which is important. We are all friends. And Motivated Minds is saying, and that's Carlos, hi to Sly Reader. Lewis. Oh, see, Lewis saw the castle video. I loved your castle video. How are you, my friend? I love you. Sly, Lewis is saying he loves you. You're his best friend ever. And so is Jim. And so is Charles. So, Peter, fill me in. Where's my pencil? Do you still eat dairy, or are you dairy-free, gluten-free, carb-free, sugar-free, air-free? That's a mouthful. Okay, so here's the thing. Your body burns energy. Now, you can control what energy it burns. If you keep feeding it, it's going to eat and run off of the fuel that you keep shoving down your throat. Okay, and that's why people don't lose weight. They keep putting all the energy that they need, and the fat just stays there. Now, if you're a thin person, this doesn't, okay, this is different. Okay? So now, because of the standard American diet, we eat sugar, 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 or refined foods that turn into sugar. Like if I have two toasts, two slices of toast in the toaster, and I butter it, okay? So the toast inside the body turns to sugar. The liver excretes crap, whatever it does, and it turns the bread to sugar. So what my rules are, okay, Lewis, my rules are I don't eat sugar or things that turn to sugar. And there's one more added feature. I don't eat things that's going to fill my arteries with plaque. I'm 68 years old. I'm not looking towards getting sick, okay? So anything that will turn to sugar or is sugar, I don't eat. So you want to know the best way? Okay, I have my phone. Where is it? I turn on my phone and I go, hey Siri, how many carbs in sour cream?
A cup of sour creams has about 10 grams of carbohydrates, or 3% of your recommended daily intake.
Okay, so there's 10 grams of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is what your body sees as sugar. Okay? So it's got 10 grams. Now, on the way that I'm eating, I'm limiting myself to 20 grams for the whole freaking day. Okay? So 10 grams is half. Okay, so I had strawberries and sour cream as a little treat tonight. Hey Siri, how many carbs in strawberries?
A cup of strawberries has about 11 grams of carbohydrates, or 4% of your recommended daily intake.
So a cup of sour cream and a cup of strawberries is 21 grams. I'm allowed 20 for the whole cotton picking day. Now, I didn't have a cup of strawberries. I had 7 or 8 small strawberries that are frozen, and those have 1 carb in each strawberry. So I would have had 8, and let's say I didn't have a cup of sour cream, maybe a half a cup. So I had maybe about 11 or 12 grams of sugar for my treat. Okay, now it better have been worth it, all right? So let's say, you know, I'm in Latin town. They love white rice here. Hey Siri, how many carbs in white rice?
A cup of white rices has about 45 grams of carbohydrates, or 15% of your recommended daily intake.
I'm looking for a knife. So if I have white rice, it's got 45 grams of sugar. So when I walk back and forth, like I do this and come back here and talk to you and talk like a typical Greek or a typical Italian, I talk with my hands, I do gesticulations, I get excited, my body's using up fuel. So where's it going to get the fuel? It's going to get it from the white rice. It ain't going to take any of the plumpness. Oh, now it changes cameras, okay? It isn't going to take any of the plumpness from the belly, because I gave it 45 grams of sugar, so my body would be burning sugar. That's what's getting shoveled into the furnace, sugar. And then when it finishes, guess what happens when it burns up all the 45 grams? It demands more. It pushes you to eat snacks, stick something, a piece of candy. How about a potato chip, Peter? Anything. How about some ice cream, M&Ms? You know, it's the body knows that it's burning sugar. So I have to make it stop burning sugar and make it start burning what? What is this stuff here? Want me to open this so you can see my skin? It's fat. Okay? So I need my body to start burning fat. Now, how do I get it to do that? I have to stop giving it sugar. It's gonna, if I can't give it sugar and fat, okay, you'll see me at 300 pounds. Another pistachio. Okay. So now I have successfully switched over to fat. I have bacon, I have steak, I have very low sugar greens, like I had romaine lettuce tonight. I would have put an egg on it, except I ran out of eggs. So my body is now burning fat. The same system works. When I run out of fat, because I'm going to run back here, okay, and then I'm going to run back there, and my body is used to burning up fat, and when the fat got burned up, I would feel hungry, because now I got it used to burning fat instead of sugar. So what I have to do is not eat for a great big window in the day. So I don't eat. Technically, I could start eating anytime after 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon and stop eating by 9:30. Okay, so that would be my 6-hour window. And then I would have an 18-hour window of when it runs out of fat, it's going to go, how about if we start eating this little fat underneath your chin, Peter? Yeah, I want that to go. Okay, and everything else that has got fat. My body is smart enough to know where the excess fat is. Okay, so my heart isn't going to get smaller, my eyeballs aren't going to get smaller, my toes aren't going to get smaller, my wiener isn't going to get smaller, the belly, the butt, where else do you store fat? Here, and anywhere else I got fat, okay, it will start burning up that fat. And that's why they do what they call intermittent fasting. Okay, let's get rolling. I'm having so much fun. Mark is here. Yo, Peter. Yo, Mark. How you doing, Mark? You got it. Whatever's going on, is it going down good? Yo, Peter, how's it going? Do you think it's a good idea that Fujifilm is gonna set the price of the H2 at $2,500? It will supposedly have 8K video, and a better focus system. Fuji does good work, okay? Their camera's going to be solid. I don't know how big their market is, so this is for their marketing people to figure out. However, Canon is the one that started this $2,500 crap. They moved up from $1,995, and everybody else is taking advantage. So why would you have lower, now that cameras are not selling as hot as they used to, especially with people not traveling as much, okay? And give away, why would they put it in $1,995? Sony's A74, $24.99. Bingo! Canon, $24.99. Bingo! They're all going to follow suit. So this is just something that happened. They're not going to listen to me at all, okay? So I will be very interested in this XH2 though, that's for sure. Simon says, I've been doing intermittent fasting too. Take one day, skip 2 meals. That would be what they call OMD. Like OMG is, oh my God! OMD is 1 meal a day. Okay? So we don't have to get, like a policeman is not around here. Okay? So that, don't feel like, you know, God's standing there with a fly swatter. If you don't eat right, bam. Your body will take care of you getting sick without any help from anybody. So that's why I'm excited about losing weight, and that's why I'm telling you guys I lost 19 pounds. I feel good. My energy level is up. That cloud over my brain is gone. Okay, and you know, you get foggy or something, and you, it's just like you get down or sad. I started it for health reasons, and the benefit, bing, it's like a lotto ticket. You got more. Wait, there's more. What did Simon say? But wait, there's more. Okay, so there's benefits to it. So Sly is saying, hi, Carlos. Hi, Lewis. I'm glad you're here. I love you too. Lewis is saying, Peter, I like this outfit, but I do enjoy the red. Well, I like the red too. And I like the blue. So, I'll tell you something, okay? This is between you and me, Lewis, okay? I haven't fit in this shirt for a couple of years, and that's why I'm wearing it tonight. Shh, don't tell anybody, okay? I'm wearing this shirt because it usually is like that, where the buttons are pulled, okay? I'll do it up here, all right? And tonight, look at this, okay? So hopefully my heart, my arteries, and anything else that's inside there is working better. But look at this, okay? Yeah, I've been singing, so my voice is a little bit like a adolescent. Peter, I don't think I can do intermittent fasting. I eat 7 meals a day, but I'm trying to become a boxer. Lewis, I'm not your coach, buddy, okay? So you do what you need to do. How does apple cider vinegar taste? Strong. But I just put 1 tablespoon in here, and you know what lemonade is? I made an apple cider vinegar aid. No, I didn't put sugar. I put something called Truvia. And I put a big heaping teaspoon of the Truvia, which has got no carbs, okay? And a big tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and a teaspoon of lemon. And let me tell you something, this tastes not bad at all. And apple cider vinegar lowers sugar somehow, some way. See, your liver's got a lot to do with this crap that's going on, okay? It sees food come into the stomach, and it sends in, and your pancreas, it sends in insulin, okay? So if you had something like a Coke, it would see the Coke, or if you had a donut, and it would send insulin. And after a while, your body starts to become resistant to the insulin. So it goes, hey boys, send more out. So now you got a battle going on. It's trying to shove the insulin down into your cells by making more, okay? And alcohol is great for that. It makes the liver absolutely pour out that insulin, okay? So now if you're young, if you're 25, 35, 45-ish, all right, your body's dealing with that. But you do that for years and years, and you got what I got. Now, when I go to the doctor, I'm worried. Let me write a prescription for this. Let me write a prescription for that. Let me write a prescription for that. If you're a cat. Okay. So I'm trying to eat healthier. And the big bonus, I've been losing weight in the process. So Jim Monday is saying hi. Aaron is here. Hi, buddy. I hope you're well. I'm down 23 pounds. Aaron, why don't you call me? Use that number. Oh, your wife is probably sleeping. Okay. I am excited to hear that. You look marvelous. Marvelous. I think it's fantastic that you lost 15 pounds. That is excellent. Okay. I'm starting to jump over some people, so nobody get your feelings hurt, because the show is supposed to be over 10 minutes ago. Hi from Brisbane. And that's Jeff. How you doing down there, Jeff? Wait a minute. I'm looking for the phone number because we're not going to do phone numbers. We're ready to finish. So you did have your fajitas a couple of weeks ago. So I'm glad to see you here saying hi and spending a Friday night with the boys and the girls. We got some girls in here tonight. So Aaron is saying he's doing great. Aaron says gallon of water per day. Okay, so Lewis is, see how there's so many different things now. Aaron is targeting losing weight. He's not going, well, I want to be healthier. But by drinking all that water, don't overdo it, Aaron, because something bad could happen if you drink too much water. Okay, your you know what won't work anymore, and we don't want that to happen, do we? So no, it won't. That won't happen. But there's different paths to getting to where you want to do with your weight and your health. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. I'm not saying, I mean, there's people out there that are completely vegetarian. I don't agree with that. I don't think they're getting the right vitamins. They might be skinny, lean, but their health is, like, you get the A1C, you get the calcium buildup in the arteries and stuff like that, and it's just not so good. But they look really healthy, like an Asian person. An Asian person is thin as a rail, and yet you do a CAC, which is a calcium scan, they're clogged, okay? So you've got to unclog your arteries, right? You got to study to figure out how to do it. Aaron says he's 6'5" feet tall, so he does need more. Yeah, I'm short, so I would probably need less. Also, Peter, if Peter can do it, I can cut out some sugars too. You are inspiring. It's only because I want you to be healthy. I don't want you to get older and wind up in and out of the hospital, Lewis. I love you, dude. So I'm just telling and sharing you with what I'm doing, you know. So there's no, I don't have an agenda. I'm not trying to control people. I'm just trying to share what I'm trying to do. So Aaron cut out his sugar. He upped his water. No wonder the boy looks healthy. Have you seen him? He looks like he just came back from a 3-week vacation from Aruba. Watch Aaron's channel. He does the live stream where he sings, and then he does his shows during the week. And the guy looks healthy, tanned, and absolutely wonderful. Okay, so Aaron says, I am sugar-free, baby. And that's a feat, Aaron. That is quite an accomplishment. I'm off to bed. Goodbye till tomorrow. Okay, you guys are probably going to do what? Go out bike? Okay, so I'm skipping over some. Aaron says about 5 pounds a week. And Lewis is talking to him about doing gigs. And Lewis says, Lewis Suzuka, thank you, Peter. You and Charles Richard, Sly Reader, Randy, Aaron Short has helped me a lot. See, we got a lot of nice people in here. In regards to the Lewis, this is Charles Richard incident. Peter, I 100% agree with you. This is why I have unsubscribed to the channel. Okay, let's be nice because I do love him. He's got a beautiful baby boy and I love the guy. He is probably not realizing that there's a problem going on and that the moderator is being very heavy-handed towards somebody that's very childlike in nature. And no, Lewis, I'm not insulting you, Lazuka. Okay, you just got a beautiful personality. Okay, a little bit vivacious. Okay, but what happened was not necessary. So that's all right. I'm hoping that he'll take care of it. He's got a child that's special needs. So if anyone knows how to deal with any unusual personalities, it would be him. I gotta hand it to him. I've seen him in action. He's an amazing dad. I love him, okay? I told you, when I hug him, it's like hugging a brick building. He's solid as a rock, okay? However, watching my friend getting beaten up, I didn't like that, okay? And apparently a few others, and Charles just added to it. Okay, so they're talking about what happened. Lewis got banned. Okay, and Aaron is saying, wow. Yeah, I mean, Lewis is harmless. Lewis Lazuka is completely harmless. I'm not cutting you down, Lazuka. I tell you I love you all the time. And you're always sweet and you're always nice, okay? And it's actually my fault because I started QQQ here because I can't see the ding-dong screen. Okay, so Charles Richards puts a QQQ too. So I get to see it better, all right? But maybe that moderator needs a little bit love, okay? So I'll just let your comments stand there, Charles. This way you can actually, people can read it. Remember, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. As a matter of fact, I want to help the channel. The guy is my friend, more than a friend. He has let me sit with his son, okay, almost like in a babysitting way. So to trust somebody like that says a lot. So we're not out to harm anybody, okay? It just something needs to get fixed. And maybe he doesn't want to fix it. Maybe the guy doesn't like Lewis. I don't know. But I'm not sure how it's going to play out, okay? Self-Cultured wants to say ham sandwich without the bread. So what you could do is you can get like a sheet of romaine lettuce, put a couple of slices of ham or cheese first, okay? And then put a little mayo. Now the mayo that I use, it does not have soybean oil in it. Soybean oil actually clogs the arteries. You want avocado oil in your mayonnaise, but no soybean oil. So if you get the stuff on the grocery shelves, the avocado mayo, the first ingredient, soybean oil. What the F? Okay? I want avocado mayonnaise made with avocado oil. Okay? So there is one that's in the grocery stores. I think it's called Prime something, and it's in Publix. Okay? So a sheet of a nice uncut leaf of romaine lettuce, maybe a slice of American cheese, a slice of ham, another slice of American cheese, put a little bit of real avocado mayo in there. You can even put a couple of drops of mustard, Gouldens or whatever it is that you like, the Grey Poupon, the avocado that the mustard that gets pooped on, okay? And then close it with another sheet of romaine lettuce. And if the romaine lettuce is not hardy enough, put 2 sheets on the bottom and 2 sheets on the top. It ain't gonna cost you that much more. And then have that as your ham sandwich, okay? But I can't have a ham sandwich with bread because bread turns to sugar and my body's gonna go, okay, thank you, Jesus, we got sugar. I'm gonna burn that sugar so the fat can stay right there. Well, I'm trying to avoid that. Okay. Jeff says, good day, Lewis. How are things in your side of the world? And Lewis says, hey, hi, Jeff. And I'm trying to move down here. Tom Buck is here. Hi, all. How you doing, Mr. B? I love you, Tom. I watched you and your wife on your 2nd anniversary live show. I purposely didn't make any comments just to let it bloom. You guys are so beautiful, so beautiful. And you look like a little boy in that video when you and Heather met. Heather is Tom Buck's wife, and they met in the YouTube environment. I don't know if it was online or something. They were in the same place. Tom looked so nervous, so cautious. He looked like a younger boy. I'm not going to be insulting. He was a man. Okay. His haircut was flat. Now he's debonair, handsome, full of life, plenty of confidence. But boy, he was slouched down, you know. And on the first video they made together, they were eating. I even have a hard time eating on here. So he's going out with this girl on the video, live or being recorded on the camera, and he's eating. I could say Tom didn't have the best brains back then either. Heather's the same. All happy-go-lucky, laughing, smiling. But Tom, dude, you have come a long way. You are like a pro's pro. If anyone was going to teach a course on live streaming or what we're doing here, Tom is it. 1 minute. And you know what a pistachio needs? It needs a bit of water with apple cider vinegar and a little Truvia and a touch of lemon. Yeah. So let's just enjoy that for a second. Oh, by the way, Heather's hair was silver back then. Now it's purple. You never know how a person's going to change. So, Tom, you know I love you. Jeff says, yes, very well. Wishing your family well. I'm getting ready for a 3-week break. Okay, so Lewis is talking. He's telling me I inspire him. Lewis put a video of his grandmother. Taking care of grandma is different now that her dementia requires 24/7 support. These lives bring me joy. Yes, you are dealing with something difficult there, Lewis, with your grandmother. Thank you for making a video. I hope you make more. I'm not looking forward to her not being with us, but when she is not with us, you can't make any more videos, buddy. Got to make them now. So if you go to Lewis's channel, you'll see his grandmother. He put it up on one of his videos. Boy, how old is she? She's really up in age. I don't work right now. To give a super chat, I support with my time and excellent comment and excitement comments. Lewis, you don't have to give, buddy. Actually, I'm so grateful for anybody that gives me money. I just feel so special because somebody would send me money and I haven't done anything for them. So I do feel special. So don't be feeling no badness, okay? I love you, Lewis. You stay here with me, okay? You're safe here. And if you get out of line, I'm going to give you a spanking, okay? But you got a good heart. Jeff says, hi, Lewis. I'm glad your family's okay. I'm doing well. Sly's going to bed. Bedtime for me and Haas. She's got her grandchild. Haas is her grandson. Good to see everybody have a great weekend. So Sly just went through a birthday, and I didn't sing happy birthday, but it was after. And then we had Mother's Day, and now she's got her grandson, and she's the happiest lady on the planet when she's got her grandchild with her. And let me tell you something, Haas is an amazing young man. He sees me, and he looks at me like he knows me on the video. So it's quite unique. And he's the sweetest kid in the world. Totally sweet. They're giving him too much sugar. He's just too sweet. So Tom says, Lewis, podcasting is super fun and not tough to get started. Well, coming from him, that's a good thing. So Lewis and Tom, that started a little conversation. I'm skipping over all that conversation because I'm over my hour. Lewis says, Jim Monday, happy belated birthday. Oh, I didn't put the thing up. Jim Monday. Tom Bug. Okay. So Lewis says, happy belated birthday to Jim Monday. Did I miss Scotty? There he is. I almost missed you, Scott. Hi, gang. Pooping. He's on the toilet. Oh, he's pooping in to say hello. How many of you guys watch videos while you're sitting on the toilet? Or well, the standard thing was to read magazines. I still have a magazine rack right next, well, actually it's in front of my toilet, okay, where I got magazines. But now I will pick up the cell phone, whatever you call this thing, and I'm sitting there, sitting on the toilet, boom, 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 I'm sitting on the toilet, and I'm going through stuff on the toilet. So, kind of embarrassing to talk about, right? Ooh, how about that? Well, it's a good thing we're all family here. So we caught Scotty pooping or popping, and he's saying hello. And Jeff, I agree, Lewis, you sure are blessed. Family is the most important thing. I'm glad things are going okay. Date shakes are surprisingly delicious. Well, I don't know if that was a joke. Coming from you, I never know if it's one of your sayings, if it's real, or if it's kind of like a under the radar, you didn't get it joke. But there are shakes that you would put dates in there. Dates without the pits, okay? And they are stunningly delicious. The sugar is enough to send you into a sugar overload, but oh my God. And believe it or not, I know you guys are going to run with this, okay, but I'll say it anyway. Prunes, 10 or 12 pitted prunes in a smoothie. Oh, wow, that is so good. And, okay, now this is the old Peter. I don't eat like this anymore. So you get milk, you put some vanilla ice cream, you put 10 or 12 pitted prunes or dates, okay? And what else did I used to put in? Oh, a little bit of root beer, okay? And my God, I don't know why people go to a bar to drink liquor. This stuff is like better than sex. It's just amazingly delicious. So that stuff is good. Let's see, I was with that Tom Buck. Oh, how come I didn't see this one? Video is smart, but not necessary. Most people have video versions, but the vast majority of listeners are still audio only. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, Lewis is talking about my shirt. There is my shirt. There is my shirt. Yes, I'm kind of proud of that. I'm happy. Charles Richard is asking a question. QQQ. Peter, when will you know if you have to move out of your house? The court date was April 15th, but because of circumstances, which I'm not going to go through, they're not that interesting, it is now in the first or second week of August. So at some point at that time, the judge is going to make a decision, and the decision could be, you guys can't get along, you can't meet, you can't make ends meet, okay? Everything goes up for sale, and we divide the money amongst the four of you. Now, the problem is I've lived in here since 1962. I don't want to be thrown out of my house, okay? It ain't right, but this is the circumstances that I am facing. All right, so, and it's scary, okay? It can cause anxiety, it can cause other kinds of stuff, but let's put it this way. God's in charge, end of story, all right? Carlos says, all right, I'm going keto. All right. You need to watch Dr. Ken, K-E-N, Berry, like strawberry. Okay? Watch 8 or 10 of his videos. I keep giving you more and more work to do. You can actually go to his website, not his website, his YouTube channel, and he's got a Keto 101. that is to inundate yourself. So you can ease into it if you go into it hard, like 20 grams of sugar a day, the most. You could, get what's called keto flu. It's a thing. Feels like the flu. Okay, so so you can go into it by, let's say, limiting your carbs to 100 a day, lowering it down to 75 after a few weeks, lowering it down to 50. And if you start losing weight in that area, okay, and that's what you want, then you don't need to make yourself suffer more. But what you do need to do, or should I say I really strongly suggest, is look up and study a little bit about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting forces your body to eat off of itself. That's when you lose weight, when you start burning the fat that's hanging all over, okay? Now, as long as you keep giving it just the right amount of food, it's going to burn the food. And that's why people go, I've been dieting, and I just can't seem to lose weight. I don't know what's wrong. Well, what I've discovered for my own self personally is I keep fueling my body, and it doesn't eat any of the fat. It just eats the fuel, whether it's a good fuel or a bad fuel. Okay, so I've been reading on it and go like, I don't want to do fasting. I just don't like that. I don't even like the thought of it. I've tried it. I knocked off 4 pounds. Bam! Like, go ahead. There's a chip on my shoulder. I dare you to knock it off. It just knocked off the 4 pounds like nothing, QQQ question. Pachoo! Right to me. Charles says, what are your next cameras are you gonna get? I haven't decided yet. I'm leaning towards the one of the new Micro Four Thirds, or both, the OM1 and the GH6. Okay, Peter, I have a question. I'm in a few myths. I'm in a few myths. Going to Tasmania. Is there a way to live share my trip in live screen to everyone, showing my journeys? It's a beautiful state. If you want to do it live, you're probably going to have to do it like this, through here, because this will connect to YouTube and you can go live. If you want to know how to use equipment to go live in a mobile area, look up Dr. Charles Richard. He does that a lot, and he will explain what equipment you need to use. Also, I'm guessing Tom Buck probably can tell you how to do it too. Okay, so my better suggestion for you, Jeff, is just to make a lot of video and then offload it onto your computer or your something, and then act like you're taking the trip all over again and narrate it, and people don't know that you're live or that you're actually just watching yourself do this. And here we turned left and I saw the most beautiful mural. This mural was done by Norman Rockwell. Okay, it wasn't. All right, and so on and so forth. And people have an interest in you and what you're saying. Okay, so the live makes the adrenaline run, and it puts me on the spot, but it also lets me interact. Okay, so if that's important to you, then you do need to go live. Now, you notice that my live setup is stationary. I can't be moving this around in different places unless I revamp the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, so if I really wanted to go live, you would go live with this little booger. Okay, and then if you wanted to go live more fancy, Dr. Charles Richard is where you want to do a little bit of studying. All right, so Subculture says he's a type 2 diabetic thanks to COVID. Okay, so check out Dr. Ken Berry. Now, I'm not saying fall in love with the guy. I don't particularly like him. Okay, I like what he says. I like what he talks about. Okay, I don't dislike him. Don't think like I'm saying I don't like him. No, he's got some things that we just don't agree with. All right. However, as far as the facts, the research, and what needs to back up the stuff that he says, he's usually spot on. Okay? Like he says, you can eat a lot of bacon, all the bacon you want. I was raised, bacon is a road to a heart attack. Crap. And how about eggs? The doctor says no eggs, low fat. You go to a cardiologist, a lot of them today, it's low fat, low fat, low fat. They never talk about sugar. My brother and I are at odds. I eat completely opposite to what's on his plate. He has a baked potato, okay, and with the baked potato, he's got the Cuban rice, okay, which is like a yellow rice, all right, and he's eating all this gobbledygook, and it's just like, but the doctor said I can have this. He can have London broil, okay, because it's the leanest cut of meat. Have you ever tasted London broil? It tastes like crap. Okay, I should make a London broil on my kitchen channel once to show you how hard it is to cook a decent London broil. You're much better off with a chuck roast. It just cooks better, tastes better, eats better. Okay, so if you're type 2 diabetic, cell-cultured, I wish I knew your first name. It can be reversed, buddy. That's the exciting part. Okay, so I'm sorry to take a little bit rabbit trail here, okay? But I just want to talk to Mr. Outcast here. Come back. You're welcome here, Outcast. Okay, we love you. We don't outcast anybody here unless you misbehave. If you misbehave, you're outcast. Okay, so there's something called A1C. That's part of your blood reading when you go to the doctor. A1C tells you what your blood was doing 3 months ago. It's 3 months in arrears. Okay, so the A1C under 8, the doctors will accept it. Dr. Barry says it needs to be under 6, 5.4, 5.8, okay? And the reason for this is you're trying to undo some of the metabolic damage that I have been doing for years, okay? Rice pudding, the Greek desserts, the Cuban desserts. I've been doing this to myself since 15, maybe 8 years old, okay? We're Greek. The Greek food, now my grandmother lived to 96, and she had a tub of lard on the stove right next to the gas stove. And she'd just scoop it up and plop it in the pan. Now, did you know that lard is okay to eat? Not for me it ain't, okay? Bacon is okay. Not for me it ain't. So you go and listen to Dr. Ken Berry. You need to get your blood test into balance. Don't focus heavily on cholesterol. The doctors focus on cholesterol, 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 cholesterol. Cholesterol is something your body makes. It'll die without it. Okay? So the thing is, you got two kinds of cholesterol. You've got LDL and HDL. So you want to raise the HDL and lower the LDL. Because as you lower the LDL, the HDL of the cholesterol starts to clean out the arteries. All right? So it'll make you healthier. As you're cleaning out the arteries, you're cleaning out your liver. Your liver and your pancreas is making insulin. Now, when they are making so much insulin that your body just ignores it, okay, and goes like, outcast body's making insulin again, we're not even going to pay attention. That's called insulin resistance. That's bad. So Dr. Ken Berry and Dr. Eric Berg, those two guys are very solid in what you can eat. And don't just watch their videos. So if he starts to talk, let's say Dr. Ken Berry is talking, and the topic is bacon. There's a problem with bacon, okay? Go to my Peter's Kitchen channel and find my video I did on bacon. I got a link to his, Dr. Ken Berry's video on why bacon is bad for you. It's not. It's a what do they call it? One of those things to get you to come in to see the video. Clickbait or something. Bacon's actually good for you. And then he goes and tells you why. And what are the studies that back that up? You can't just pull an opinion out of the sky, like they say, monkeys might come flying out of my butt. You got to have something to back it up with. Okay? So before you start clobbing around, subby, I'm not going to call you chubby, okay? Do some research. Get comfortable with what's going on, because you'll find words that you might not like intermittent fasting. I used to ignore all of that. And then one day a friend of mine explained it to me, and I went, oh, so I keep putting fuel in my body and I don't lose weight because I keep burning all the fuel that I'm eating. Well, that kind of makes sense. Hello? So now I did intermittent fasting for just a few days. Woo! The weight came clobbing off. I don't know if it came out the front end or the back end. Came out of somewhere. Okay? So now I wait till 4 or 5, and if I feel like a man, I'll wait till 6 before I eat, you know. And I'm letting my body eat and chomp and munch off of the belly fat, okay, off of the breast meat, all right? There should be muscles up here, not man boobs, okay? So that is what we've got going on. Tom says, eating on camera was terrifying. Oh, Tom Buck is referring to the video that Heather played showing him, Tom and her, Heather, eating together, side by side. It was a very awkward video. I was laughing. I mean, he's a man, he's got full control of his body, but what a bad choice. Oh my God, okay, it's like, you go. You've got 10-pound kahunas there, buddy. We're going to eat right there, and you're just trying to make a good impression on her. Thank God you didn't have to sneeze. So, Rob, I talked about you earlier. Rob sent me a beautiful, wonderful gift, and he's encouraging me on the kitchen channel. And I did say earlier, Rob, that I've been doing a video a week for over a month, maybe longer, on the kitchen channel. So your encouragement was right thing at the right time, okay? Because now I'm thinking, what should I make for Monday or Tuesday? Because I want to do a video a week on the kitchen channel. It grew to over 5,000 subscribers. Rob, pay attention. The kitchen channel grew to over 5,000 subscribers. What? Okay, and it's making almost as much money as the big channel with the cameras. So you are spot on, Rob. You are my buddy. I love you. Thank you so much. How's everybody this fantastic Friday? I miss you all. I miss you. I was so happy to get your email, and it wasn't for the money. I just love it when I hear from you. Thank you for the money. Yeah. Okay. A little more. No, I'm just kidding. So, no, Rob, Dr. Charles is saying hi to Rob, and Jeff is saying hi to Rob. Hey, Rob, you're popular, dude. Rob says, Peter, no live stream from the toilets. I didn't think of that. That might not be a bad idea. There is somebody that's actually sitting on the toilet. You could see that he's sitting on the toilet. There's nothing bad about it. But you could see the nice flesh of the nice, all the way up the sides, you know. And he's just singing the song, sitting on the toilet, bum, 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 but I'm sitting. I was laughing. I almost thought I was going to lose my breath. Prunes are very good for you. Just make sure you're near a toilet or grass patch. Thank you for the kind words. Seriously, I wouldn't be who I am without you and your love, Peter. You know, Louis, we've been together for quite a few years. I mean, it was before I came into this Christmas room. I used to speak with you on the phone, voice to voice. So that goes quite a few years. Okay, so I need to close the show, so I'm just looking. God's time, not mine. Boy, you said a mouthful there. Sub says my A1C was 6.1. The last time I checked, it was better than mine. Mine was 7.9, 7.8 something. I rounded it out. So this was in February. So now we're in May, and I'm expecting the next blood test. If it doesn't show good, I'm going back and getting a banana split, dude. Okay, so, but 6.1, you're in a good zone. So start studying those two guys, subby. I eat turkey bacon. Don't eat turkey bacon, okay? Eat the real thing. Watch Dr. Ken Berry and get a foundation of what what he's standing on, and then start to attack your weak areas so you could be healthy, dude. I want you around a long time. Okay. All right, Jeff says, good night to all. Need to say goodbye. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. I will try to check in next week if time allows. Yeah, Jeff, come in and say hi. I like it when you are here with me. And on that note, we are going to actually... Okay, I switched over to the other mic. I think the battery died on the audio. Okay. Norm, I was talking about your chicken earlier. You guys can't come in at the end of the show, okay? So the battery died here. I'll bet you it's my transmitter. Okay. I don't know why. I might have to buy some more Enelope batteries. So now I'm on the singing mic. I think... No, they're both alive. Okay, that is weird. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I don't know why we died. Okay, but it's showing a strong battery. So I must have clicked something by accident. So I'm an accidental clicker. And now I can say good night to everybody. And oh, I need to turn the effects back up. Okay, that's on the singing mic, because what'll happen is I'll start singing, and there won't be no effects. So let's see. Did I turn the effects on? The shadow of your smile. Do you hear a reverb? The chicken did not enjoy the dinner at all that we ate tonight. I am gonna say good night to all my wonderful friends. I do love you guys and thank you for being here again. I'll see you, yes, I'll see you again next Friday night. Someone tell me that you'll be here with me next week, Friday night. Friday night, it's a date, you and me. People are going to talk about us. Yeah, they will. Okay, good night, everybody. Good night, bye.
have just watched another Peter Gregg